What is love? That's the question I'd like to begin by asking. What is love? Something we hear about so much, something we all feel we've experienced. What is love? What is the meaning of that word? This thing which makes people do the craziest of things, which makes people murder and steal and do so many bad things, which also makes people sacrifice their own lives for a higher goal. What is love? What is love? What is the meaning of that word? If we think about it, maybe we'll find, based on our own experience of love, maybe we'll find that love is just a force, it's an attraction, it's a pull that pulls you towards the thing that you love. What else is love except that? When you love someone, what do you feel like doing? You feel like being close to that person. It's a pull, it's a gravity, it's a force that's attracting you towards that person. And if we were to find an example of that in the physical world, maybe we could point out gravity. The gravity that pulls everything towards the earth. Spiritual gravity is love. Love is spiritual gravity. And I don't want to put any exceptions to this rule, by the way. Even the love of food, right? Some people love food. I myself love food. I enjoy food. This love, what does it do? It makes you go towards food, right? The simplest of things, the love of orange juice. If you like orange juice, what do? You go towards the fridge and you take orange juice, right? The love of being famous. What does it make people do? It makes people do things that will make them famous because they're in love with fame. The love of a car, what does it make you do? It makes you work long hours, get a job, come home in the early hours of the morning after you're destroyed, but you continue every single night to go and work at the store. Why? Because the love of this car is bringing you closer to this car. And the love of another human being, whoever that human being may be. Could be a girl, could be a boy, could be anything. But what does it do? It makes you always want to be close to that person. Love is a force that attracts you. It's like a magnetic energy that attracts you towards your beloved. And the beloved is like a magnet that you're being attracted towards. That's what love is. Like I'm sure you've all done this in science class. You take a magnet and you take those little pins, and the pins just go flying through the magnet. That's pretty much the story of love. The beloved is a magnet and the lover is a pin. And that force that pulls that lover towards the beloved is called love. It's called love. Who do we love, brothers and sisters? I don't believe in speaking in bubbles. I don't believe in deceiving ourselves. Let's speak on the ground. We know who we are. I know who I am. You know who you are. Think of yourself. Let me think of myself. Who do I love? What kind of people do I love? What kind of people do human beings love? They love people who are beautiful, handsome, attractive, right? Some people love individuals who are famous, right? Some people love individuals who have a lot of wealth. So fame, wealth, beauty, you name it. It could be any of these or something else. But the one commonality behind all of these is that you love anyone who you see owning a perfection. If you consider being wealthy as a perfection, you will love those who own wealth. If you consider beauty to be a perfection, you love those who are beautiful and want to be close to them. If you consider sacrifice as being a perfection, you love those who are people of sacrifice. If you consider hard work to be perfection, you love individuals who are hardworking. If you consider knowledge to be a perfection, you'll fall in love with who? You'll fall in love with the people of knowledge. And you can assess yourself. Who do you speak about? What kind of people do you speak about when you're with your friends and you're comfortable in your comfort zone? Who do you speak about? If it's a celebrity, okay, this shows that you love fame. If it's an alim, you get excited speaking about people of knowledge. Oh, the alim, he said this, he said that. Okay, so you're in love with knowledge. If it's a boy, if it's a girl, someone who's handsome or beautiful, okay, so it shows that you're someone who's in love with beauty, right? And these aren't mutually exclusive. You can love beauty and knowledge and wealth and so on and so on. So we love human beings who own perfection. Now imagine, astaghfirullah, but let's speak on the ground. Imagine that someone falls in love with someone. a girl falls in love with a boy or a boy falls in love with a girl, right? Because they're so beautiful or handsome. Okay? They think about them. They feel, oh, I would do anything to be with this person. I'll do anything for this person to smile at me and, like, acknowledge me, right? Now imagine this person who's in love because of this physical beauty or attraction. This person gets lucky, and that individual starts liking them as well. And, they get married. Let's keep it, the example halal. They get married, okay? Because they're in love with the physical form of this person. They get married. What happens after 6 months? Divorce. Right? Let's speak on the ground. This is our community, they're like this. 6 months down the line, divorce. SubhanAllah. This years you were waiting to marry this individual. Years you were waiting to be with the one you love. What happened all of a sudden? You thought your whole world has changed when you saw this beautiful young lady or this handsome man. Now you got them, and now you want a divorce. Why? Do you know why? Because there is something you forgot about the human being. There's something you didn't realize about the human being. Which is what? Which is this love for perfection will never end. This love for perfection will continue. Meaning what? Meaning, okay, you're mesmerized by this other human being who's so handsome or beautiful. When you get to be close to that person, you start to what? Your eyes find someone who's more beautiful. And then what happens? You want to leave this one and go after that one. Correct? This is human nature. Whatever you want perfection. You want wealth. You get close to someone who's wealthy. You build a business for yourself. You become so wealthy. What do you want? Are you happy then? You're not happy. You want to expand your business now. You want to set up branches in other countries now. Subhanallah al-Azim. The human being is never satisfied. He always wants more, 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 more. If I find someone more beautiful, I want to go after that person. If I find more wealth, I want to go after that. They say if the human being had the entire world at his disposal, he would seek to conquer Mars. The planet would not be enough. Why? Because our love for perfection is never ending. Meaning, what are you after? You're not after limited perfection. You're after unlimited perfection. And there is only one unlimited perfection. That is the Lord of the world, subhanAllah. So who are you truly in love with? You're in love with unlimited perfection. Who is that? That is the existence we call Allah. All these perfections, they're His. You want unlimited richness? That's Allah. You want unlimited beauty? That's Allah. You want unlimited knowledge? That's Allah. You want unlimited love? That's Allah. This is in our nature. Loving Allah isn't this horrible, mechanical, monstrous thing you have to acquire. You have it already. You have it already. When you forget Allah while seeking perfection in His creation, right? You are seeking Allah. You just forgot it. You just forgot it, and you sold yourself short. Because instead of seeking the unlimited, you're saying, no, I'll go for the limited version. Doesn't make sense. Islam says seek the unlimited. Seek the unlimited. And He's the only one who will satisfy the yearning in your heart. You just forgot it, and you sold yourself short.